I have because it's more my style of deck. But still, I think the black market deck is really interesting too, and it's a lot of fun. So, it was just one of those situations where one of them had to lose. And apparently Austin was saying like he loves the deck. It's the most fun he's had in a while, and he lost that match. He's 5-0 in matches where he was able to draw and cast Bolus, and 0-2 in matches that he couldn't draw or cast Bolus. So
maybe he needs 3 or 4 of Nicole Boluses.
Well, I think I can tell you one thing. I don't know about those desperate ravings. We'll talk about that when we get a break. But we've actually got the match on camera: Steve Cahill versus Preston Stone, blue-white Delver on Delver, and Steve with just Ponder on turn 1 and now Ponder on turn 2. I actually watched him I'm sorry, not these guys, but watched Austin draw into a Bolus and then desperate ravings it away.
I believe it.
So
there's a reason that Caleb Durward went to Think Twice. Caleb started with Desperate Ravings and changed to Think Twice. Okay. Steve Ponder leaves him on top.
Land from Preston. Delver of Secrets.
One of the reasons I tend to like watching this match, it's kind of a little bit of a chess match. Lots of stuff going on where there is a back and forth in a big way.
And Steve Cahill, with his third Ponder of the game, one in each of his turns so far. And thinking about it, puts him on top. Draws his card off a Ponder. Vapor Snag, says Steve. Does it knock the Delver back?
These players are both Geist of St. Traft players. There are 4 Geists for Steve. And it's 2 pikes for Preston versus 3 pikes for Steve.
Preston with 3 Geists to Steve's 4.
Yep.
And Preston seems to have found his, and so has Steve. So, Geist of St. Traft, Legend rules.
Both these players with 19 lands. So they're running a lot.
They're the Yuya style. And a Ponder from Preston. Sees Moorland Haunt, Thought Scour, and Glacial Fortress. And does he need the land? You could leave the Thought Scour and on top, draw it, and it looks like that may be what he's doing. Dump the top 2. Delver of Secrets, surprise.
Back to Steve here. Both these players running Restoration Angel, but only 2 copies.
Both players, 19 lands total. Both have now hit their, well, actually, Steve just played his 5th land drop.
Is he going to Ponder again? He gets a Ponder.
He's going to Ponder again. Snapcaster Ponder.
Is that the 4th casting of Ponder for Steve?
Yes, it is. He's cast 3 actual Ponders and 1 Snapcaster. He's just not happy with the cards in his hand. He's trying to sculpt something here. Alright, looks like he kept it. Draws off the Ponder. And
I see 2 Gut Shot there from Preston in his hand, hanging out.
Yep. Also the Thought Scour, which I imagine he's going to cast here at the end. Yeah, there it is. Thought Scour away those 2 lands. Glacial Fortress, Moorland Haunt, draw.
Draws a Vapor
Vapor
Snag.
Snag. And let's see if he is able to flip his Delver. And he almost showed it. It was an island.
Maybe 19 lands is too much. Maybe you should run 16.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys are obviously flooded. Just being sarcastic here.
Sarcasm is one of those things that surprisingly doesn't translate for people sometimes.
I definitely have experienced that. So a gut shot for the Snapcaster Mage. So Preston in with just the Delver. Not an Insectile Aberration, that is. In for 1. Plays a Snapcaster. Snapcaster of his own, and he's going to...
Yeah, both of these players have played their Snapcasters around the possibility of a Mana Leak on the Snapcaster.
Yeah.
We see a Mana Leak, a Probe, and a land here. I think it's going to stay on top. He's maybe going to keep the...
keeps the Probe. He's going to flip the Delver. He's going to draw the land off the Probe and then flip the Delver off the Mana Leak next turn.
Hopefully. What does he do here? Did he get the land? What you got? Geist, Angel, and Thought Scour.
Quite a hand. A lot of pressure there. That hand represents multiple angels, one of which is just a 4/4 that shows up and disappears again. But and he draw. All right, so
okay,
he draws
land
the
on
Mana
top.
Leak. Okay, so he left the land. Interesting. I thought he was trying to set up Flip Delver. Guess he just wanted the Mana Leak.
Is he Thought Scouring? He is. Oh, the Trixies.
Wow, nice. So Steve Thought Scours Preston, and Thought Scours away the land, and then obviously a gut shot there.
If you're just joining us, this is the 9th round of Swiss here for the Star City Games Open Series in Denver, Colorado. I'm Adrian Sullivan here with Joey Pasco, sorry.
Who am I again?
Pascal.
All right, Preston Stone in with Delver of Secrets, who refuses to flip, and Snapcaster Mage. Steve Cahill tries to flash in a Restoration Angel. That is met with Mana Leak from Preston. And it appears that Snapcaster and Delver have successfully crossed the red zone and dealt damage to Steve Cahill.
Steve helps with the tapping.
Yeah, those need to tap all the way, all right?
The rules say 90 degrees.
That's right. Not 89, not 91. What are you doing? Oh, you have a little... Okay. Anyway. Adrian's doing some shenanigans here in the booth. So, Preston, I believe this is still his turn, trying to determine what he wants to follow up his attack with.
Cahill draws. Geist. Preston with a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Yes, it works.
That is a totally cool card. I played in my deck too. Wow, how about that? What a coincidence. Preston has a Snapcaster on the stack. He has a Snapcaster, I believe, in play now.
Is he going to Thought Scour?
He's going back to the 45-degree tapping of the lands, so there's some decision there.
I don't know if he actually tapped them. It's only 45 degrees.
Yeah,
Steve?
Does it add mana if it only goes 45 degrees? Does not
only
actually.
Some.
Yeah. Adds half a mana.
And the Scour?
Yeah,
Yep,
so
there we go.
Hits.
Scour.
We can't quite see what he hit, but...
Scrubbing bubbles. Scouring away.
Nice, yeah. That's what I use to clean the bathroom at home, scrubbing bubbles.
We reveal a Gitaxian probe
and
to
finally,
the Delver. He knows the secrets.
Yeah, finally Delver has found the secret. The secret of the use. Or is that just,
Nice.
is that just in Legacy?
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
That's right. Ninja rap.
In comes the team. That is for 7. It's a lot.
Have you ever seen a turtle get down?
And Geist says, you know what? I'm just going to kill something.
Yeah, that's interesting, because I would have thought Steve would have wanted that Geist around, but maybe he just assumes Preston has an answer for it. Preston does not appear to have a great answer for it, not in the form of Image or a Geist of his own, so...
Manly Geist, Thoughtscour.
That's why. He's got a backup Geist.
Says go. And Steve does not tap down for the Thoughtscour, just so that an Angel doesn't hit play.
Well, he could have Thoughtscoured and Angeled, right?
No. Like if he casts the Thoughtscour, then the Angel can resolve because Steve wouldn't have the mana to cast a Mana Leak. He just untaps.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Never mind. Misunderstood what you were saying there.
All good. Okay, Preston Stone. Right now we're during the upkeep, I suppose, of Steve Cahill.
Yeah, I haven't seen him draw. He's trying to Well, no, never mind. Looks like he actually did draw for the turn. Sorry, and he plays a Geist of Saint Traft. We know his hand is Mana Leak and Thoughtscour and one unknown card.
One
which
mystery.
He drew off the top.
Preston's hand, on the other hand, appears to be Snag, Gut Shot, and then some stuff.
Definitely Snag, Gut Shot, Restoration Angel, and maybe so Snag, Angel, Gut Shot, and Thoughtscour. Apparently,
Scour.
So just getting this word from the table. Apparently there was a missed draw on a probe. So the Gitaxian probe happened, but he didn't draw from it. So, yikes. That's what that pause was. Okay. Well, Thoughtscour again for Preston Stone. And some thinking going on. After Snapcaster and Delver knocked Steve to 11. And Preston's going to play another Snapcaster. Snapcaster resolves. Oh no, wait, Snapcaster hasn't resolved. Maybe Steve just says, let me look at your graveyard first. What kind of shenanigans are you trying to pull? AKA, what are you trying to flash back with Snapcaster?
I think you just kind of have to say, okay here. The Angel's a bigger deal.
Yeah, for sure. So, looks like it has resolved, and we've got a Thoughtscour flashed back. It knocks away Ponder and Probe and draws into something I couldn't quite see.
A card.
Oh, so that was the end of Steve's turn. Okay. This is a little bit confusing, sorry. I thought that was on Preston's turn.
Then we're going to see Geist on Geist. There it is, Image to make Geist. With enough mana there, 3 mana back to stop a Mana Leak from stopping anything.
And everybody
in takes 7. Thoughtscour himself. Sure. Take 7, go to 4. Steve is in rough shape here.
Yeah, now Preston does not seem to have a land to be able to flash in that Angel where he's got the opportunity,
wow.
but he can play
And a Geist.
a Geist of St. Traft. So
Next game, please.
yeah, Steve, not a lot of options here. He'd have to come up with some kind of miracle to survive much longer here.
And he's not playing Terminus.
No, not any of those miracles. Not available in his deck. We have a Pegasus token on the board. Not really in play, but kind of just sitting there hanging out on the edge.
Is a Pegasus token like a fake angel?
Yeah, I guess it is. It's kind of angel-esque.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I think it's just going to hop in there and pretend to be an angel.
Fake angel. And Steve.
Yeah,
Steve
oh, you're
is
going
like,
to attack me?
oh.
In that case, I'll scoop.
I didn't realize
I
you were
had
going
no
to
idea.
attack.
Yeah, I mean, if I figured you wouldn't attack, because like I'm almost dead here. I mean, come on. Why would you attack me when I'm only at 4? You're going to let me play this game too?
To the sideboard. Preston looks like has a little bit more here. He's got Sword of War and Peace, which is just huge.
Sword of Warren G. Is that what that is?
Mental Misstep. Phantasmal Image. Those are all cards I know I like.
Yeah, he's got a couple of divine offerings, but he did not see any pikes or swords.
Yeah. To be fair, though, with the Scours that he saw, he probably expects a pike.
So he could bring in the divine offerings. What about the Talrand? I know you and Glenn were kind of talking about that a little bit.
You know,
Talrand and the Delver Mirror.
I have not enough experience playing Talrand and the Delver Mirror to really know. I've watched it, and when I watch it, what I think is, wow, that was really awesome. But the thing is when I say, wow, it's really awesome, that's when it's in play.
Well, yeah.
You know, and so what about all
Most
those
cards
games?
don't do much when they're in your hand.
Yeah, what about all those games where the Talrand is kind of a slow, clunky card? You know, you don't see, when it's bad, you don't see it so clearly. But when it's good, it's incredible. And Glenn was saying he thinks Talrand is bad in the mirror. Maybe he's right. I don't know. I know when I see it, it looks incredible. But what about those times I don't see it because it was just rotting in my opponent's hand?
Right. We saw it do some crazy things a couple rounds ago.
And still lose.
And still lose. Well, that was because of the... that was more of a misplay than... You can't fault Talrand for that. I mean, it's not Talrand's fault. On Steve's side, he has a Tameo. I just noticed that first card on there. I don't know. I really like Tameo, so I happen to notice every time it's in a deck. He's got a pair of Phantasmal Images to throw in there. He does not play them main deck. We did see that Preston has one main deck, 2 in the board. Steve with 2 in the board, none main deck. He's got mental missteps. He's got a mutagenic growth.
I think we're going to see Steel Sabotage show up, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think again, for the same reason, all those Thought Scours, you can assume there's a pike.
If you're just joining us, we are in the middle of the last round of Swiss here at the Star City Games Open Series here in Denver. This is SCGLive. I'm Adrian Sullivan with Joey Pascal.
Did you call me Joey Pascal again?
I said co.
Yeah. And you looked at me and laughed and smiled.
Well, you're from Baltimore, right?
Yes.
I don't want to make you mad.
No, you don't.
Joey be coming.
Is that a Wire reference?
No, not at all.
I haven't seen The Wire yet.
Oh my lord!
I want to see it. I just haven't. I don't have HBO.
You can buy
I
these
could buy
things.
it, but
There's
I
this
mean,
incredible technology.
I'd rather borrow it or watch it on demand or something. Come on, HBO, get with it. Just put your stuff on Netflix. I think I'd pay extra for Netflix if I had access to HBO content, even not currently airing HBO content. You know what I mean? Like, even if it was stuff that, like, it's, you know, they wouldn't air the current season.
I don't give Netflix money. They're bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Why are they bad?
They don't show a lot of great movies, and they aren't very good at getting people to like really great movies. So you end up having people watch a lot of mediocre movies.
I think there's a lot of good
You're
stuff on
tricked
Netflix.
into thinking that they've got a really good selection, but everyone I know that watches Netflix, they like stop having like, because they always just do on demand. They stop getting the DVDs, and so they stop watching a lot of movies that they could have otherwise found. I'm actually really lucky, though. I live in a town with the best video store in the world, so.
Video store? What is that?
Yeah, well, it has video in the name, but it's all DVDs.
Yeah, well, still, I don't even go like to rent DVDs. I guess if anything, it's a Redbox. But anyway, are these guys mulliganing?
Yeah, I mean, the reason I think we're talking about DVDs and videos and The Wire so long is this is a heck of a long shuffle.
Certainly is. All right,
A quick recap of of the sideboarding options. Steve Cahill probably going to board in a little bit of anti-artifact, maybe not both of his cards. Since he's on the play, I don't think he's going to board in as timely, but he might. He did board in timely before. I like it more on the draw. Steve opens up with Glacial Fortress.
And a Delver of Secrets from Preston.
And there were no mulligans there, to my surprise.
A Gataxian Probe from Steve.
What you got over there, Preston?
Preston's thinking about just showing him a mental misstep.
Oh, an earthquake. Okay, never mind.
Just a camera quake. Yeah, and that's
mental
what he does.
Misstep. I don't want to show you, sir. Plus, that card draw is real. And a gut shot. You got another mental misstep? Nope.
So Gut Shot takes care of the Delver.
And a Delver. And an earthquake. Oh! Moorland Haunt joins the land for Steve. Gosh, it is just quaking over there.
Yeah, well, it's Aftershocks. And a Delver for Preston.
Delver v. Delver. He looks... It's a good one. Good card.
Not something gonna flip the Delver, though.
That's good, though.
For who?
It's a good card.
Sure. Did you see it?
No.
No, I didn't think so. But he only puts good cards in his deck, is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Snapcaster
Snappy,
Mage,
Gut Shot.
takes care of Delver number 2, and Steve
Another
gets in with
earthquake.
his Delver.
It's now 14-17. Steve has a lot of table presence, even though he has less life. Are we going to see our first Geist of this game?
Ghost Quarter there.
I see Image, I see Delver, and I can't tell the other two.
Yeah, neither can I.
Maybe a Leak
No, I don't think there's a leak.
and a Talrand. There's a Delver.
Delver number 3 for Preston.
Oh, it's a sword. Okay, Sword of War and Peace.
Sword of War and Peace, Phantasmal Image, Phantasmal Image. I think it was double image.
And we flip. In for 5. Delver blocks Snapcaster. Trade. 2 mana. It's gonna be a Stalker, maybe? Nope. Goes back to 1 mana. Ponder. Oh,
Ponder gets a
that's a
thumbs up.
devastating Ponder if you ask me. He's hunting for lands here. That's all he really wants is to get some lands.
Yeah, but Preston not in a position to do anything about it. We know he's got sword, image in his hand, so. So, Preston with no threats, but next turn can have an Insectile Aberration for 2 mana.
No land for Steve.
Even after the Ponder.
Ponder.
Yeah, I would go ahead and Ponder here.
3 Moon
That's
Ponder.
what Preston does, yep.
Gutshot, Seachrome Coast, Thought Scour. Puts it on top. Cast Image.
And gets himself an Insectile Aberration.
Lays a coast.
Says go. Alright, Steve untaps, draws for the turn, knows what's coming from his Ponder. Ponder number 2. Gonna dig for some lands, and he's considering his options here. So Preston Stone versus Steve Cahill in the final round of Standard, or final round of Swiss here in the Standard portion of the StarCityGames.com Open Series in Denver, Colorado. Delver on Delver, Preston Stone up a game. Steve Cahill finding, actually just having a lot of trouble finding land. So Ponder number 2 here is going to do the old Ponder shuffle, and Steve's just going to hope there's going to be a land on top. I imagine.
Random card draw is a mystery.
Not land. So both of these guys on 19 lands.
I think that's a Talrand in the sort of War and Peace. And we see a Gutshot. Out of the way, fake Delver.
Well, that's something. And in for another 3 with Insectile Aberration. You may be right. It may be Talrand. Oh, you're right.
Talrand
It
plus
is.
Gutshot.
It is. I thought it was Image. I only got a quick glance at it and just assumed it was Image. So Talrand now on the board.
This is actually huge.
Preston with his 45-degree tapping skills there.
I think Talrand in this board position, unless Steve has a Dismember, is going to just, even with only that 1 card in hand, unless Steve has an incredible grip of spells, I think that's going to be a real problem right now.
So, pretty sure Steve didn't find the land. He's thinking. Looks like he's maybe doing some counting as well. Gutshot.
Gutshot your face.
That's a funny looking Drake.
Yikes.
Trades the Drake for the Delver. And there's
Invisible Stalker.
an Invisible Stalker now. That's one I haven't seen very recently. Not very much.
Wow. Thought Scour. Main phase Thought Scour.
Get a Drake. Hits Mana Leak. Yeah, he's doing this. Yeah, we got Mana Leak, Talrand. Draws. Was it land? I couldn't even see.
I think it might be a Mana Leak. Can't tell. That's a land.
Yeah. He's got Sword and I believe Zendikar Island.
In for 2. Steve says okay.
Yeah, there's the island. Plays that. Does he just want to go ahead and just pop that sword on the table? I mean, he's got a window here to resolve it. Oh, he's going to go ahead and ghost quarter the Moorland Haunt just to shut off some shenanigans there. We know Steve has some fuel for a Moorland Haunt, so just a land will be able to put a spirit into play that'll get in the way of that Drake. And I imagine, so there's an island. Not only that, but it thins Steve's deck of one more land, right? And I didn't mean that. I wasn't trying to make a Moorland Haunt pun there. I meant he actually thinned his deck
Are you sure?
of one. Oh, he didn't hit the Haunt. I'm sorry, he hit the Glacial Fortress.
Yeah, he hit the Fortress.
Sorry, I assumed it, for some reason it looked like he indicated the Haunt, but that's great too. Cut him off of white mana, potentially. Either way, thins Steve's deck of land. That still applies. I thought he was trying to, yeah, so Steve Cahill scoops him up to Preston Stone, who had all the mana, where Steve could not find any. So Adrian over here with his stat sheet. Delver v. Delver, round 9. Delver wins 2-0. So we've had some crazy magic today. We're going to see if we can get another match. We have 20 minutes left in the round, roughly. If we can get another match under the camera for you guys.
So in 15 matches of Magic, only 6